aprendi a viver pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tem sua. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que...
My team, we chat with Ernie. Plus a chance at some UK TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Charlotte Hornets going up against the Miami Heat at American Airlines Arena. The wins have been coming pretty steadily for the Heat. The results have been excellent for them over the first half of the season. And it has to be said, they're not showing any signs of slowing down anytime soon. And the topic here prior to tip-off, so many teams in the league going up-tempo these days. Kenny, as a player, did you like that style? I'm assuming you had to love it.
Because the one thing about playing up-tempo, Ernie, it brings you back to the roots of the game, why you started playing. If you ever go to a pickup game, you ever go to a park game, no one's stopping play and calling plays. They're going up and down. The big fella Shaq, when he first came into the league, the first thing I saw was him grab the ball coast to coast in the All-American game. That's what players want to do and people want to see.
You know, that was a great example, Kenny, but towards the end of my career and most of my career, I was honestly more of a half-court player. I was pretty fast for my size, but my strength was my biggest edge. In the half-court, barbecue chicken alert. I had to put that work in, Ernie.
That about wraps it up for here. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you again later.
That's the fifth barbecue chicken alert.
It's game time here in Miami as the crowds at the American Airlines Arena look to cheer on the hometown Heat. The Hornets would love to finish off this road trip on a good note. It'll be the Heat off the tip. All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Charlotte, Cole Aldrich is out there with Charlie Villanueva. Then it's Jeremy Lamb, and there's Kemba Walker, and it's Batum in at the 3 slot. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Villanueva with a screen on Whiteside. Batum dishes to Villanueva. Rockets hits. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, a bit ago, Steve Clifford and I were able to chat. A big factor in today's game, he said, is how they are able to handle Chris Bosh. He said often in games, Bosh is the X factor with his ability to gather rebounds and finish off chances inside. In order to keep him from dominating the fight on the glass, they'll have to match his intensity every step of the way. Guys?
And as always, Doris, thank you. Batum against Wade. Batum attacking to the right side. Here's Walker. Cans the shot from the wing.
Nice piece of work there. Give yourself a little space and pull the trigger.
Allen for 3, and that one's good. Allen's got 7 points. And a big part of this weekend for the players is just getting to hang out with their peers in a non-competitive environment. I think, Clark, that I heard Freak was invited to relax with some of the big guns.
Yeah, it was Freak, Curry, Harden, and Davis all hanging out this All-Star weekend. As much as these guys compete on the hardwood, it's kind of nice to get together within the fraternity of the league and just enjoy each other. Doesn't happen a lot, but it's kind of cool to see when it does.
Now here's Allen. Nicholas Batum unable to get his shot to go. The baseline J. Rebound by Aldridge.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with the miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
Lamb, good.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
He'd have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's Allen, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Down low, Villanueva with the steal. Now the fast break, Lamb with the ball. Batum passes to Lamb. No good. Nice D from Dang.
That's what we call good defense in the paint, worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Now here's Lamb after Dwayne Wade's miss. Shot by Villanueva, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Whiteside, a screen on Walker. Down low. And it's Whiteside, that time on the assist by Allen. Whiteside's got his first bucket of the night. Hornets trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Lamb, good.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Allen against Walker. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Doubled by Aldridge. Villanueva with the steal. Outside, Walker puts it up from 17 and all around the rim that time before dropping in.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jumper.
And, Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Hornets trail by 3. And Lamb kicks to Villanueva. There's the pick. Now the pass to Lamb. A 3-ball. That's good. Lamb's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
Some great shooters here. Let's check out the league leaders. Freak is second.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get there. Does at a fantastic rate.
And a new group in for the Heat. Stokes is checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Green, he's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Kaminsky, he's checked in for Aldridge. Aminu comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Kid Gilchrist, he's checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Jeremy Lamb. And here is Kid Gilchrist following the 3-pointer by Freak. And no good to start the night, missing his first attempt there. And what a year it's been for Freak. It hasn't gone unnoticed as he'll be part of the All-Star game. What a dream come true for him.
And you certainly can't argue against Freak. He earned his spot on the All-Star squad, Kevin. Making that roster is one of the hardest things to do, and his play this year has been outstanding. You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
And a fast break now for the Hornets. And again, Kemba Walker. Walker's got 6.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better. And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is Allen. 16 points for him. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Count that one. Allen's got 19 points.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Here's Freak now on Bing's game.
It's a huge honor, you know. I mean, I couldn't have an all-star kind of season without help from my fans, teammates, and my coaches. So I got to thank them for supporting me and, you know, helping me get to this point.
What do you think, Clark, about his all-star selection?
Well, I think it was deserved, Kevin. I mean, the all-star game is the who's who of the NBA. It's front and center for that showcase, and he deserved it. He definitely qualified for it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. We've got Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Kaminsky out there with Batum. There's Jeremy Lamb, and it's Lynn in at the 1. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bucks was just a man on a mission. He had 52 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Wade, he's checked in for Gerald Green. The Hornets also with a sub. Aldridge is checked in. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Pacers in Indiana.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. Seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
And the Hornets making a change here. Villanueva's checked in. Screen by Villanueva. Lynn dishes to Lamb. There's the feed to Aldridge. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's on Chris Bosh.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Good on the second free throw.
You know, even though they're behind, I love the job they've been doing getting to the free throw line.
We always like it when you're aggressive and not settling.
Now here's Allen. 22 points for him. 16 feet away. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Last time they met was in Charlotte.
And that was an ugly loss for them last time playing these guys. And really, the rebounding differential was the key.
They got worked over on the boards. That's about as plain as I can put it. You can't leave your teammates on an island down there. You need everybody going to the glass.
Here's Allen. Following the basket by Jeremy Lamb. Right side, good.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Now here's Lynn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Aldridge kicks to Batum. Villanueva passes to Lamb. Rebound by the Heat. Whiteside's got 3 rebounds now in this one. The Heat leading by 5. Bosh, the screen. Inside, off the pick. And he jams it with authority.
And, guys, isn't it great to see a player who works that hard on the glass at both ends?
Well said, G. That's the way he has built, his reputation. Clark grinding away, 100% effort all the time.
And Kevin, all that effort pays off. How many of those spectacular putback jams do we see from this guy? A bunch.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. Didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. You got to play without fouling.
The Hornets have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. The Heat making a switch here. Deng's checked in. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Walker's checked in. Wade dishes to Allen. They grab their own miss. Tries again. Bosh. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. Miami shooting their first free throws of the game right now. And the Heat with some changes. Jarnell Stokes comes in. The clock runs out.
Kevin, I'm here.
Second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Some really terrific numbers for Allen. 22 points, and those 4 3-pointers he's hit have helped him too.
No doubt, Clark. They'd be in a much different position this game if he wasn't knocking down those triples.
The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Deng are the 2 and 3, and it's Allen in at the point. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Now here's Villanueva. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Here's Wade, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wade's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for Miami. Walker with it. Passes to Lamb. Screen by Villanueva, and Lamb kicks to Batum. From 20 feet out. Hornets keep it alive. Here's Villanueva, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
It's Allen with the drive. Another shot. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 6 points.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Allen. Kemba Walker making his last shot. Villanueva with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Walker. Pass to Villanueva from downtown, and another 3 for Charlotte.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Walker against Allen.
Sticking too much.
And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And Cole Aldrich with the slam.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Batum with the 3. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 6 assists here tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up. He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
There's the pick. He dishes it to Lamb. On the wing, Batum. It's deflected and stolen by Whiteside. Here's the break. Here's Allen. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Heat shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Stokes is checked in for Whiteside. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade.
Give it up for your Heat Dancers.
And with this quick break in play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it. Number 1.
I mean, his first job is to orchestrate for his teammates, but being as fantastic as he is at shooting the 3, he's never reluctant to take that shot if it's available.
And if I'm coaching him, I want him taking that shot. I mean, just look at the percentage. I mean, that earns you the green light for me on every possession.
Now here's Kid Gilchrist. He's got 5.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills.
Allen with it, and it's Lynn picking him up. Allen outside.
Sticking too much.
Shot clock at 6. From outside the arc. Can't hit. Now Charlotte takes it the other way. And a wide open look for Lynn. Drains it from beyond the arc. Lynn's got 7.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Allen. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until the defense puts up a little more resistance, they ought to continue to pound them down low.
And Miami making a change here. Green's checked in. Now here's Lynn. 7 points in the game. Here's Kaminsky. Green with the rebound.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Allen. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And although not a block officially, it might as well have been his ability to react and alter the shot.
Greg, I don't think there was any doubt about it. His defense threw him off on that shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
There's the screen. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. Pass to Dragic. Bosch, that's for 2. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bosch has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Boy, I really love the way Dragic spreads that ball around.
And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter. Winslow's checked in for the Heat. Allen comes in for Goran Dragic. Miami leading by 21, setting the floor for the Hornets. Charlie Villanueva out there with Cole Aldridge. Then there's Batum. Then there's Kemba Walker. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the shooting guard. Allen against Walker. Top of the key. And the foul on Cole Aldrich. That'll be his second foul of the game. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Kid Gilchrist. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Here's Allen. Plays it up and banks it in. Allen's got 38 points.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
And Walker kicks to Villanueva. The dish to Lamb. The 10-footer finds the target. Miami leading by 23. Allen up top, guarded by Walker. Wade outside. Back to Allen. And that one's good. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Lamb passes to Walker. Poked away. It's stolen by Allen. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Winslow's checked in for Luol Deng. And it's Gerald Green in for Dwayne Wade. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 to shoot. Lynn against Allen. That one goes. Counted. And it's 9 points here for Lynn. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's Allen with the drive. And he gets the bite.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its Clark fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for him, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And in what's been a very competitive series between these two teams, the victory here tonight will push their record to 2-1 with 1 left to play against the Hornets.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Allen. He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Pause, the pass to Harrison. Allen against Lynn. Off the screen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here's Allen. Shoots the 3. That drops. Allen's got 50 points.
That one will seal the deal there. They've exploded here at the end.
Boy, I love the serious killer instinct they've shown, finishing strong.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Lynn kicks to Hawes. Out to the right wing. It's tipped and fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And he's good on the second. Allen outside from past the arc. Gets the bucket.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
the 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. We're on display.
He was completely on a different level tonight, and his insane point total tells us that. Trust me, it's not easy to get that many points in this league, but he had their number tonight, and the coach did a great job of continuing running plays for him.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
You guys have a real streak going now. Can you keep it up?
I hope so. But we can't be thinking about that. We just got to keep playing our game, keep doing what coach is asking, and the streak will take care of itself. Listen, I don't want to jinx things any more than we already have, so next question, please.
You must be frustrated with all those mistakes out there tonight. What are you going to do to try to limit those next time out?
I just got to be better, man. It's unacceptable how many times I turn the ball over. Unacceptable. I'm disappointed in myself, and I'm sure my teammates are disappointed in me too. So if anything, I got to make this up to them. They deserve better.
So you've been selected to play in the All-Star game next month. Do you feel like you were deserving of the selection?
That's a strange way to ask that question. So I'll just say that it's an honor to have been chosen. And I'm excited to get the chance to go out and represent this team and these fans. The All-Star Game has always been one of the highlights of the year for me ever since I was a little kid. So it's a great feeling to know I'll get to be a part of it this year. So that's it, I guess. Looking forward to it.
We break down the Christmas Day matchups. Robbie gives us some insight on getting competitive.
Guys, huddle up. We're going to run 35 for a while. Let's go. All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the film room at noon.
Being on some chill.
You guys are very hard to work with, taskmasters.
Your points of emphasis are very, very important.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we break down the Christmas Day matchups. Robbie gives you some insight on getting competitive in my team. We chat with Ernie Johnson about the 2K studio show, plus a chance at some DC listeners.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the New Orleans Pelicans as they go up against the Miami Heat. A lot of W's recently for this Miami team. They've gotten the job done in every way possible this season. They're sitting pretty with the best record in the league, East or West. Somebody we're going to be keeping an eye on tonight. What a story for this guy, Hassan Whiteside. He was a journeyman, and then last season, man, just exploded back onto the NBA scene. What do you make of what you've seen of Whiteside, Shaq?
You know, Ernie, he's got incredible height and wingspan. He's 7 foot. He blocks a ton of shots. Gets better every year. Gets better every game. He's getting more comfortable. And you can be comfortable in Miami when it's 80 degrees all the time.
Without question. But if he can control his emotions.
Freak, I'm feeling it tonight.
Man, you always say that.
Okay, then. We're going to see what you got since the last time we met up.
Oh, I got a lot. I'm ready to show the world.
Can't wait. See you out there.
We've got basketball action from New Orleans, Louisiana, home of the Pelicans, here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Pelicans hoping for a happy ending to close out their homestand before hitting the road. Guys, coming into this game, it's been 5 consecutive losses, so confidence obviously will be a key for them tonight.
Yeah, and they're coming in this game also looking for payback after dropping the last one. They play each other just twice this season, and they certainly do not want to be swept.
And you know how it is, Greg. You tend to remember the losses more than the win. What might have gone differently when you've lost a game. You feel a lot better when you can answer back with a win, but you got to earn it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Miami, Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside, and it's Allen in at the 1 spot. Now here's Allen, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Allen, that's good.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here is Holiday. He just could not put it together in that loss to Orlando. That's good.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
Here's Allen, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Allen kicks to Whiteside. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Here's Allen. After Drew Holiday's score, 6 to shoot. Allen dishes to Whiteside. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday against Allen. Holiday, the pass to Evans. And it's blocked by Whiteside. They recover it. Davis with the bucket. For New Orleans, their last game, a loss to the Magic.
And that kind of loss sticks with you for a while because they probably felt they were the better team on that night. They just could not make the plays down the stretch.
Guys, you know, there are times when you would rather lose by double digits than to let a win get away from you when you thought you had it. And that sometimes is harder to deal with.
Here's Davis. Hassan Whiteside made his last basket. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. A chance to check out the shooting guards across the NBA that have averaged the highest number of assists over the last month. Fourth, Tyreke Evans.
And that list of players just goes to show that great passing doesn't just come from the point. The way those guys distribute the ball from the two spot is a thing of beauty.
Yeah, and it may often be overlooked, that skill at the shooting guard position, but if you think back on the all-time greats at that spot on the floor, they were all fantastic passers. Almost all were fantastic passers.
Holiday. The shot is off. The Heat go the other way with it. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And what a heck of a performance for them, particularly offensively. I mean, there were stretches of that game where everything seemed to be falling.
Ball movement was superb, majestic, and they got good shots and they made them. So it wasn't a surprise, but the ball movement was the key.
Here's Davis, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
To the middle from 6 feet, and it's Whiteside. That time on the assist by Allen. Allen's got his third assist on the night. Pelicans trail by 4. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now, here's Ajinça looking for his first basket still in this one. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Allen kicks to Bosch. From outside the arc, and he nails the 3. Nice shot from beyond the arc there from Allen. Allen's got 7.
Timeout. Start it.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He said their plan was run their offense through Allen. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
All right, Doris, thanks. And it's Gordon missing.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Now here is Davis. 20 points for him last game against Orlando.
And don't forget about the 4 blocks. Just a big all-around game, particularly on the defensive side.
Eric Gordon on the wing. He's guarded by Dragic. Gordon, no good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Allen inside the three-point line. And another basket for Miami.
A perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Heat on the break. The three. And the Heat, another three.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Here's the screen. Here's Davis. And the Pelicans miss again. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. Heat out front. They lead by 14. From New Orleans, back in a moment.
Let's take them back.
And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus. Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can do.
Has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Heat team out there.
It's been about the pace. You can see they're going to try to keep this game in the open floor.
Yeah, and you know, it's been a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition here.
Anderson is out there with Alexis Ajinça. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Gordon. And it's Udrih in at the point guard position. That's the Pelicans' 5 as we get into the second quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gordon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. It's Allen with the drive. And stolen by Udrih. Pass to Ajinça. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night.
At the line for your Pelicans.
Free throw good, Ajinça. Some changes for New Orleans. Evans comes in for Gordon. And it's Holiday in for Udrih. Dwayne Wade's checked in for Miami. He doesn't get the second one. Miami leading by 12. Bosh, the screen. Allen for 3. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Now here is Holiday. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. Now Allen following Drew Holiday's three-point attempt. Whiteside, a screen on Holiday. To the paint, off the pick. And the jam by Whiteside.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
The three-point game, such a big part of the NBA. Let's see the best teams at it. Number 1, the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier offensively. They've been incredibly accurate. Range.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets was superb. He ended up with 53 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was a performance for the ages, and one that will have the whole league talking.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for that.
Oh, my goodness, he's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Holiday dishes to Ajinça. Pass to Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. And that's Evans penetrating. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Come on, New Orleans, your Pelicans dance team.
Right here, over these last 10 games on the Heat schedule, this is how they stack up in the league stats. First in field goal percentage. First in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Outside Holiday. No good on the three.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
Bosh, a screen on Holiday. Allen kicks to Bosh. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Bosh has got 6 points. Allen against Holiday. It's Evans, top of the key. Anderson, a screen on Wade. Evans kicks to Holiday. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
For New Orleans, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line.
Drew Holiday. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Anthony Davis is checked in for the... And so we wrap up the...
Yes, guys, I'm here.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway.
When you're hot, you're hot. And that's certainly been the case for Allen. He's got 16 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. The big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. And it's Allen in at the point guard. Evans passes to Holiday. Now the dish to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Evans with it. And Bosh picks him up defensively. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Pelicans have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. The first free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. Miami leading by 8. Allen drives in, and that's a foul called an Alexis Ajinça. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 18 points in the game.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
Ajinça kicks to Barnes. Ajinça dishes to Evans. He feeds it to Holiday. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And we'll take a look here at a very skilled bunch of point guards at the stripe. Look at the numbers they've put up over the last 10 games. 5th on the list, Freak.
They are as reliable at the free throw line as you're going to find in this league. And that's something we've come to expect from the point guard position.
Yeah, typically you're going to find your best free throw shooters at that point guard spot. But it doesn't happen automatically. I mean, these fellas are consistently working and practicing to keep that percentage as high as it is.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Pass to Bosh to the inside, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
It's Allen with the drive.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing, and right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Barnes passes to Evans. Shot clock at 5. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Evans has got 8 points.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Allen against Holiday. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds to the Pelicans.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Anthony Davis. Averaging 23 points per game, 12 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. And he's such a presence for them inside.
No question, he's blocked shots, controls the glass, does everything asked of him and more.
New Orleans making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. And Holiday kicks to Evans. Anderson, a screen on Wade. Anderson up top, right at the free throw line. And it's Davis with the jam.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Feeds it to Anderson. Holiday against Allen. Back to Anderson. And it's Miami with the rebound.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Allen inside, guarded by Holiday. Stolen by Anderson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. Gordon's checked in for Drew Holiday. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Miami. Dragic comes in for Dwayne Wade. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Kicks to Davis. Green against Barnes. Drilled from 11 feet out. Barnes has got his first basket of the night.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Evans against Allen. Nobody near Barnes. From outside, off the mark. The Heat leading by 9.
You got it.
Fires for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Come on, New Orleans!
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update. The Pelicans shooting 47%, pretty solid. Holiday at the 1 with Gordon at the 2. Anthony Davis is out there with Barnes, and it's Ajinça in at the center. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Allen with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. The drive by Allen. It's stolen by Davis. It's 2-on-1. And here we go. And the basket by Gordon.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Allen kicks to Whiteside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
And Holiday, here we go. Good work defensively by Whiteside.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Holiday dishes to Ajinça. Barnes passes to Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Davis. The shot is off. Nice D from Bosch. The Heat leading by 11.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Allen with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Offensive rebound. Dishes it to Allen. Bosch, a screen on Holiday. And Dragic has it in the corner. Allen inside the three-point line. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Dragic has got 4 assists in the game. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And Holiday kicks to Ajinça. There's the pick. Davis sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top.
Tyreek Evans is checked in for New Orleans. And Miami also making a switch. Luol Deng is checked in for Goran Dragic.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Here's Allen. There's the bucket. Good. Allen's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Davis with a screen on Wade. Evans kicks to Ajinça. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
It's Allen on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Right side, good.
Sound offensively, really no other way to put it here in the second half.
There's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
Davis against Bosch. Holiday attacking. And it's Miami with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position.
Come on, New Orleans.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Alvin Gentry had some words for his team over that last break. He said, listen, we've come this far. Now we've got to lay it on the line to get a win. I know we can do it. So show them what you got and let's make it happen. Guys, we'll see if they can do it.
And you can tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Allen outside. It's stolen by Davis. Ball going up court. The shot by Evans. Nobody around. Off the mark. Had a chance to trim it to single digits. Deng goes in. Inside. Allen. And Davis sends it back. They get it back.
Take a look at what Hassan Whiteside's done. 10 points, and he's also got 1 block to add to the mix today.
Yeah, and that's just a small part of what we've seen, but it's been a solid contribution defensively.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far.
Seeing from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Holiday against Allen. And he gets it to go. Allen's got 18 points just in the second half.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seemed like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Lets it go from 11. Rebound by the Heat.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions. And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Heat.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort, Kevin. Everybody got involved, and that paid dividends.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Allen. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
There's 31 seconds left in the game. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
And you can hear the disappointment in the crowd tonight. But we saw a team that was just ready to do battle in this arena. They clearly wanted this road win.
Crystal clearly. They came in here determined to steal this game, Greg. Their effort level, I thought, was outstanding, and they just took care of business.
From deep, misses. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Chris, a nice win in the first of a back-to-back, but what's on your mind with the game tomorrow against a very tough opponent?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Time now to present our Jordan Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. We almost expect this out of him. That's how talented a scorer this guy is. The coaching staff is perfectly content to hand him the reins of the offense and let him do his thing.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night. guys are very hard to work with, taskmasters.
The points of emphasis are very, very important.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we break down matchups. Robbie gives you some insight on getting competitive in my team. We chat with Ernie Johnson about the 2K studio show, plus a chance at some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the San Antonio Spurs. Not a lot to complain about for this San Antonio group right now. They've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top 3. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it, you know, the true power forward of the
The Tower of the Americas in Hemisphere Park, reminders of the International Expo San Antonio hosted years back. It's home to the Alamo and the Spurs, San Antonio, Texas, as we bring you an interconference rivalry here at the AT&T Center. The Heat log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup, and of course they're looking forward to the return of Tim Duncan.
Wow, Kevin, I mean, when you take away points in the paint from your offense, which is what he provides, and that really unbalances how you attack the defense at the offensive end. So this is a major loss.
They may have just gone from an inside team to an outside team. I mean, he's that important to them in the middle.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. On the floor for Miami, the big men are Bosh and Whiteside. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3, and it's Allen in at the point. And so it's the Heat getting on the board first. Here's Parker. Aldridge with a screen on Allen. Parker kicks to Spates. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Allen. He had 34 points in the win against New Orleans.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Parker against Allen. Spates sets a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Aldridge, no luck. The Heat have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Allen outside. Bosh, a screen on Parker. Allen kicks to Bosh. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. The free throw drops for Bosh. And so just over a minute and a half played. Ginobili against Wade. Ginobili kicks to Aldridge. Parker with a clean look. Chris Bosh with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Nobody near Allen. Good, and it's Bosch picking up the assist. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Certainly not the dream start they were hoping for, going 1 for 4 early.
Now here's Allen, following the miss by Tony Parker. Leonard brings the double team. Allen dishes to Whiteside. Back to Allen. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Allen's got his second bucket tonight.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now here's Parker. His last outing, 16 points for him.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's Allen. Right through the D for the layup. Allen's got 7 points in the game.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this.
Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. Number 1, the Heat.
Are just tremendously disciplined offensively, always looking for the best possible. That's how they've gotten that field goal percentage to skyrocket.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, and Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, the crucial aspect for them in his mind is going to be making things tough inside for their opponent. He said they're physical, they like to mix it up. If we don't respond in kind, they'll push us around and we'll get bullied all game. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. And that is good. Allen's got 9.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter.
Move the ball. Stick it to my...
Allen drives in, and a big-time jam right there.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And here is Parker. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Leonard with no one around. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Bosch sets the pick for Allen. Lets it go from deep. That is good. That's 10 points for Chris Bosch.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Allen against Parker. Here's Aldridge. Aldridge can't get that one to fall.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Here's Mills. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte. Picked by West. There's the pass to Blatch. Here's Mills. And it's Dang with the rebound. The Heat leading by 15. Allen outside. Cans the 12-footer. Allen's got 13.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
West can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Got that bucket in no time at all. 16 points for Allen.
And as they continue to just dominate this game, you have to wonder, how much can they win by?
Well, it's on the verge of getting out of hand, Greg. You can feel it. You can see it. In part because the defense has been about as good as the offense, and both have been really good.
Tries it from 19, and another basket for Miami.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Leonard on the wing. To halt the run. Oh, a monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even kill and flatline that one.
And we had the chance to catch up with Greg Popovich, and he talked about how he felt Tony Parker ranks among the league's best point guards. Pop breaking it down and telling it like it is as usual, Clark. You got to love having a guy like that as your coach.
Without question. I mean, you have no idea how huge that is for a player to get that kind of...
Some changes here for the Spurs. Spates comes in for David West, and Tony Parker is subbed in for Patty Mills. And then for Miami, Chris Bosh is checked in for Stokes. Dang comes in for Josh McRoberts. And Allen subbed in for Green. On the floor for Miami, Allen. He's in at point guard. Dang out there with Winslow. Then there's Chris Bosh. And it's Dragic in at the shooting guard. Parker against Allen. Parker drives in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans got the job done. He finished with 34 points, and the basket seemed pretty big to him. He didn't miss a whole lot all night. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Allen against Parker. A floater, and that one's good. Parker's got 14.
The points just keep coming for him this quarter, and just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
Allen's shot is off.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Parker's shot is off. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Allen, that's good.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Parker passes to Diaw. Parker against Allen. Diaw with a screen on Allen. Parker's shot is off.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
Allen's shot is off.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
Parker with it. 14 points for him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
2 shots.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Heat just dominating this one. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
All right, Kevin, here with Tony Parker. And Tony, you guys have struggled offensively so far in this game. Why do you think it's been so tough to get into a groove here?
I don't know. They had a hard time to make a basket, playing a very good team. They play with a lot of energy. So hopefully in the second half we can shoot a little bit better.
Tony, thank you. Kevin, nothing like seeing two Titans get after it.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Guys, that was the perfect way to start this game. Let's go over some stuff and do more of the same in the second half. Our shot selection couldn't have been better. That's the first thing I'll say. I want to see the same patience and decision-making in the second half. One thing I liked, our passing, getting a lot of assists. Unselfish passing can get us into a nice rhythm, and that's how we get ourselves on a run. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. That's it for now. Let's stay focused and close this one out strong.
Here we go, San Antonio.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game.
Terrific game for Allen. He's got 26 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Now, here's Parker. Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Aldridge out there with Maurice Spates, and it's Parker in at the 1. That's the San Antonio 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Bosch with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Parker sets the screen for Ginobili. Parker outside. Back to Ginobili. Spates sets a screen. Shot clock at 5. With his first shot attempt, Ginobili. That's good. The Heat leading by 21. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. The Heat have made 2 and missed 2 at the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Shoots from the baseline, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 12.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Allen inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out. Spurs trail by 20. Dishes it to Parker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. 17 points for Parker.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
And the shot is good.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He made it clear that their offense needed to run through Leonard. Coach asked him directly to take the reins of their offense. He wants him to have a huge impact at that end of the floor for the rest of this game. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
And thank you for that, Doris. Just 2 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Aldridge, no one around him. Great look, but off the mark. Miami leading by 22. Allen with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Here's the 3. It falls. And 3 more from Allen. Allen's got 7 points for the quarter.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
An open look for Aldridge. And the shot falls short this time.
He's been an absolute non-factor. 0 factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's West. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Allen against Leonard. Whiteside a screen. They double him with Green. Off the pick. And the jam by Whiteside.
Fellas, that 2-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
They get the rebound.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Get the ball inside.
Here's Allen. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Allen. Goes back up. And it's laid in by Whiteside. Whiteside's got 7 points.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle at their offensive end. That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
And a new group in for the Heat. Jarnell Stokes, he's checked in for Whiteside. Josh McRoberts comes in for Chris Bosh. Green, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. It's Allen on the wing, covered by Mills. Allen, that's good. Allen's got 9 points in the quarter.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And Mills kicks to Aldridge. The dish now to Mills. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Not good shot selection. Long range and the defender all up in your jersey.
And, you know, that's just the kind of defensive work he's known for. I mean, he can take that shot away from you and does it more times than not.
Outside, Green. Blatch, the pass to Leonard. Green, the screen. Mills. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Blatch.
What are you doing? Stay down.
And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
He fouled.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Spates checked in for Aldridge. Diaw comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Tony Parker subbed in for Daniel Green. The kick out to Dragic. Bangs home the trifecta. Dragic has got 7 points.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's Parker with the drive. That counts. He's put up 13 shots, and he's had 8 of those go in.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would have the lead.
Outside Dragic. 11 feet away. No good on that last second attempt there. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Heat out front, running away with it. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. And it's the Heat with the ball. On the floor for Miami. Dragic is joined in the backcourt by Wade. Gerald Green out there with Dang. Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
I tell you what, Mama always said, if you got it, flaunt it.
Let it fly. Let it fly.
Mama said that, huh? Here's Wade, and that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. Parker outside. Down low. Here's West, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
First one falls for him. Several teams changing it up here. Look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for West. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Anderson, and it's Green in for Patty Mills. And Miami also making a switch. Allen's checked in. Miami's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Stayed with it, but they couldn't get it to fall. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's Simmons, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move.
Well, I tell you what, he deserves to do some collar popping after that sequence.
And Allen with the slam.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
The 11-footer, no luck. Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Blatch. It's blocked. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Josh McRoberts has checked in for Miami.
Josh McRoberts.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Green, no luck. The Heat have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Allen for 3. Rebound San Antonio.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here's Simmons. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Leonard. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Well, they're trailing here, but you got to admire how hard they're playing. I mean, that kind of effort is a winning effort. They're working the ball inside and trying to do what they can to get back in it.
A different look now for San Antonio. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. And it's Mills in for Green. The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. The drive by Allen. Wasted no time on that one. Allen's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Now Mills. Off the screen. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Allen. No one near him. That's good. Allen's got 41.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Mills dishes to Diaw. The rebound by McRoberts.
Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2-point rhythm.
No good. And it's Miami the other way.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Heat.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times so toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season. It'll go down as their 48th win.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
I tell you what, Greg, no matter how brief it is, anytime you can get a season series sweep, you're happy.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Allen. He was really important under the basket, making the plays down low and getting position to pull in rebounds.
And Allen with the slam.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on the road. That's a special, special feeling there.
Mills can't hit.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
No one near him. And that one's good.
I like this composure there under pressure as he was being double-teamed. Terrific pass.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Goran, congratulations on the win tonight. A game where you certainly had some nice bench production. What does it take for this team to play at its best?
I mean, everybody's playing hard, even the guys from the bench. We need everybody, even including the bench. Everybody has to be focused, play hard, and especially in defense.
Playing hard is always a great starting point. Goran, congratulations. Guys, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor. Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
What a special night for him offensively. Anytime you can get a player who's scoring up in the 40s, you know he was feeling it. And once he got rolling, his teammates were getting him the ball and just getting out his way.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
It's time to get away. It's time to get away.
You guys are very hard taskmasters.
Your points of emphasis are very, very important.
On this week's episode of NBA 2K TV, we break down the Christmas Day matchups. Robbie gives you some insight on getting competitive in my team. We chat with Ernie Johnson about the 2K Studio Show, plus a chance at some VC with 2K TV Interactive. Tune in now.
LA will always be very hard to work with.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! All right, guys, bring it in. We're going to shift to some late-game situational drills now. We need to do a better job of closing teams out late. Coaches, set it up.
Pass, pass, pass. Give it up, baby. Let's go.
All right, fellas, good practice. I need that same intensity out here consistently. The coaching staff will be around if you need anything.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit.
And during the few moments that we have